Would you be willing to work your back off for 24 months straight if it meant that at the end of it you'd be financially independent for life? If so, I've got the exact roadmap that you should follow. You know, a lot of times what happens is we get sold on these make money quick and make money easy formulas. And the reality is they almost never pan out. You know, things like the 4 hour work week. Um, I don't personally know anybody who works a 4 hour work week and who is amongst the most successful people that I personally know, right? Like, so I haven't actually seen it done in real life where somebody is working just 4 hours a week and they are literally the richest person in my circle. Like, zero, zero. I haven't seen that. And you look at the world's richest man, Elon Musk. That guy talked about working 100-hour weeks. Like he did this interview where he was almost breaking down, almost in tears, and he was saying it's taken a huge emotional toll on me. But you know, I've been working these 100-hour weeks, and the interviewers are trying to answer like, why are you doing this to yourself, Elon? And Elon's like, this is what it takes. I can't not do this because I want Tesla and SpaceX and the other things I'm working on. These are giant, massive projects, and I knew going into it this was the level of sacrifice required, and so I'm doing what it takes. If I didn't want to do it, I wouldn't have signed up for the job. I know this is what it takes, and this is what I signed up for. That's the world's richest guy, right? So if you think you're gonna find some 4 hour work week type solution to make money uh, online or offline with a quick, easy button push, you know, I hate to say it, guys, but it's literally true. Like you ain't gonna find that kind of thing. Like if you do, they're gonna be selling it to you for a lot of money, and when you try and do it, a lot of the time you find out it doesn't actually work. So what works? Copy Elon Musk. Work 100 hours a week, you know, or 50, or 30, or 70, 80. You pick, but at least not 4 hours a week. And that's why I'm also telling you that in my model, in the product side hustle league model, it takes 24 months to attain financial independence, based on, you know, the parameters I've looked at and kind of laying out what's involved. There are 3 phases. Phase 1 is the first 6 months, and what you basically want to do in this first 6 months is you want to have a product and you want to build a brand audience of around 5,000 people that care about the brand and about the product and about what you have to sell. And that first 6 months is really just you building that brand audience. You do this on platforms like Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Threads, Pinterest, and all these. But you want to build up an audience of at least 5,000 followers. That's a vibrant, small brand audience, which allows you to really be able to sell your product successfully. So that's the first 6 months. You're virtually not gonna make much in sales in that time. You're gonna make close to zero, but that's all right. The goal of that 6 months is really just to build up that brand, right? It's really just to build up a following of people online that are interested in the brand, interested in the product, interested in buying and using the product. And then comes phase 2. Now in phase 2, that's month 6 to month 10. The goal there is to collect your first 10K in product sales. So this is where you hit the market with a huge product launch blitz for like 4 months. And if you've built a good enough brand and a good enough following online, that should be enough time in those 4 months for you to finally collect the first 10K in product sales. You're still not financially independent. your business is still finding its feet, right? Now, phase 3 is month 10 to month 24. It's a long time. Uh, and what you're doing there is you're just gonna be doubling down on what I call the 7-figure product launches system, which I've talked about extensively in a lot of my videos, so you can check them out. And you're gonna be really going to town with that framework and really promoting your product like crazy. And this is now what allows you in that 12 months from month 10 to month 24. Actually, that's more than 12 months, 14 months or something like that. And that's what allows you to actually go from a first take 10K in product sales to a consistent 25K a month in product sales, which is a business that does around a bit more than $250,000 in revenue each year, which is enough to make you financially independent for life. And that's really the formula. But you gotta be all in for 24 months. Like I said at the beginning of this video, you ain't gonna do this 4-hour work week nonsense. You ain't gonna find the easy button that's gonna make you financially independent. At least not on this channel in the next 2 weeks. Like, that's not the kind of guy. I'm not that smart, right? I'm not that my systems are not that powerful, right? And so that's the thing, guys. You gotta be all in for at least 24 months. And if you give it a shot, of course you can do it even sooner than 24 months. But if you're the kind of person who is willing to stick with it for 24 months and work the process, then it will be very hard to stop you. So I hope that works for you. And if you need more resources to help you on your journey, you can also check out my free resources. The links will be in the description.